Hi, welcome back to the Luxury Address. Today we are in Chaweng Noi, where tropical nature meets contemporary architecture. If you're looking for privacy, beautiful design, and true island lifestyle, this property is something very special.
Now let's talk about the villa. This is Kelapa House, a beautiful tropical modernist residence centered around open-air courtyards and lush jungle, creating a seamless blend between nature and every living space. It features 4 jungle view bedrooms, expansive indoor and outdoor entertaining areas, a stunningly unique infinity pool, and architectural details that make it unlike any other home we've toured on the channel so far. If you're interested in staying here or learning more about the property, we will leave all the details in the description below.
Now, let's get started with the tour. But before we do, if you like luxury properties, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the Luxury Address because we have even more incredible properties coming up. So, let's go.
Let's go. So here we are at the entrance of Kalapa House. This is probably one of the most unique entrances to a luxury property. From this outside area, you really can't tell what you're about to enter into. This is the perfect kind of modernist, almost brutalist entrance to an amazing luxury property. Let's go inside. Coming in, quick mention to the left, you've got a private parking area, and then the most unique entrance with the most incredible view in front of you. So you've got this floating pathway leading you to the main central hub of the property, surrounded by an actual koi fish pond. Just such an amazing, peaceful way to enter a property. We're completely out in the open, surrounded by jungle, surrounded by nature, surrounded by water. It's just absolutely stunning. Now, you can probably already see behind me one of the most incredible views that you can really have in Koh Samui. So we are going to come back to the outdoor area, but for now, I'm going to take you to the right side wing of the house to show you around. Just off the pool, you really have, I guess, the first outdoor living area. It just feels like a really nice, fun, kind of vibrant, chilling area. Whether you're with your family or a big group of friends, this kind of feels like the main entertaining hub. The kind of party zone, something about it feels like you're literally on a rooftop bar. So we talked about this being a modernist home, and you really start to see that the moment you enter. I mean, even from the outside, you saw these huge black kind of beam structure. But as you come in, you see it more and more. Throughout the property, you'll see this wood. This is balau wood, which is native to Southeast Asia, commonly found in like Indonesia, Malaysia, and other parts of Asia. Of course, it wouldn't be a modernist home without having some exposed concrete as well. It just really creates this interesting contrast between rugged but also natural, whilst also having this very clean line, sleek, masculine, modernist vibe. I really, really love it. It's so architecturally unique. Here you've got this really, really large bar area with this seating. And then, of course, in front of it, you've got a more formal, if you want to say, kind of dining area. Just in front of that, you've got this lounge area as well. Now we're going to head down via this door to show you the 2 bedrooms. As we mentioned, this use of wood. All the doors in this property are so unique. What's quite nice about it is when you close it, it just creates a very seamless flow. You'll see throughout the house so many areas where you've got kind of hidden panels and things just to keep everything looking really sleek. As I said, let's head down to the bedrooms. So coming into this corridor and then going down these stairs, the floor is actually just, again, the raw stone, which actually feels really, really nice and comfortable on the feet. They've really played with textures in this place, from the wood, lots of concrete, another kind of exposed concrete wall here, stone, lots of steel and iron, cast iron beams all around. Coming into the first room, again, you can really see the modernist kind of theme. Everything is really centered around having these super clean lines, very contemporary, very modern, very sleek. There's such a blend of all these raw materials, even with these kind of floor to ceiling balcony windows, and also, of course, just centering this view. Just coming out towards the front of the room, to my right here, you've got obviously some wardrobes all built in, and then stepping into the ensuite bathroom, probably one of my favorite doors. Super heavy. Like, I like to think I'm pretty strong, but I'm struggling to pull this door. It's one of those swivel doors that kind of swivels on the hinges, and I absolutely love that they've also put full-length mirror as well. Full glass shower. I will admit I did accidentally almost walk into it because it's floor to ceiling. It just completely creates this kind of seamless feel. Again, we've got the exposed concrete walls, and then the same kind of going throughout the bathroom. Integrated sink. Okay, so now we're back in the corridor, about to head into the second room. It's really similar to the first room, and they share a wall. And as we mentioned, they share this almost like a Juliet balcony, so they are connected. It's just slightly bigger, and it's also got a slightly different view.
What is different?
What is a bit more different about the room is the bathroom suite. The shower here is a little bit different. So here you've got this black tiling, just gives it a bit more of a cooler, masculine, more dark feel to the bathroom. But I love that it's contrasted with the, you know, quite bright light grey concrete. So now we're done with these 2 bedrooms. Let's head back up to the upper deck and go around the rest of the house. So here we are back upstairs on the kind of central outdoor area. We talked about this a bit before, but obviously I don't even need to explain to you how much this is really, really designed for us to feel like we are in the outdoors. The owners are really heavily into nature and just wanted everything to feel completely seamless. So as you can see, everything is completely open. We've got this deck that I'm walking along here, which not only is it a great sunbathing spot, but it's completely floating and you're completely just surrounded by coconut trees, which actually, funny story, that's what the name of the house comes from. So Kalapa actually means coconut in Malay, as the owners are Malaysian. So it literally is the coconut house. Right, so coming off this deck area and towards the incredible pool, which I'm sure you've been waiting to hear about. Again, probably one of the most unique pools. It's basically the center of the house. You've got the 2 wings coming off of it. So it literally is the feature of the house. This is a 17-meter saltwater pool. And yeah, as you can see, complete like infinity views. There's actually a glass panel at the front as well, which means that you can see if you're swimming and you're underwater, you can still see the view, and you can actually be seen through the pool as well. Coming into the more formal living / dining / kitchen area, what I absolutely love is the fact that it's essentially a big glass box. We've got almost 360 views of the incredible landscape. Usually in Chaweng, you actually wouldn't see Koh Phangan, but we're so high up that you've got a full view of Koh Phangan. You've got a view of the rest of the island, as we talked about, the beach, and then to the right side, you've just got raw jungle. It's just an incredible view, and they've really, really made use of it by having the total glass surround. I absolutely love the way they've kind of sectioned off this space as well, because it is essentially just one large space, but they've really created kind of separate pockets. So here you've got the living, the seating, you know, the TV, and then to this side, you've got this dining table. So this is actually a custom Murano glass design, and obviously from Italy. A lot of the furnishing here is actually luxury designer Italian furniture, which, as we know, is some of the best in the world. You've got this huge wooden structure, which has obviously been designed to look almost a bit like an exposed, rusted metal, again, in fitting with the modernist theme. And actually, what is great about it is that it's hiding a full kitchen behind it. We've got a sink, we've got a kind of wine fridge, oven. This is actually only one of the kitchen, so I guess this is more of a kind of quick kitchenette. There's actually a main kitchen which the staff mostly use, and you've got a private chef as well if you stay here. Absolutely love that it's fully functional, but again, you just pull this door and it's all completely hidden away.
And we have a secret door behind you also.
Oh, yeah. Which takes us onto another corridor, which links us to a staircase in the rest of the house, the outdoors. We've also got a toilet. This would act as your kind of guest powder room. So yeah, toilet and sink. And again, we've got exposed concrete, very, very solid chunk of exposed concrete. And then the door is, as we mentioned before, floor to ceiling, super heavy, solid steel. In this corridor and staircase leading down to the other 2 rooms. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the property, especially in the interior. I absolutely love the seamless look that they've given, keeping the same color palette throughout. So as we've talked about before, you've got exposed concrete. This is on both sides here. Also the same with the flooring, just full height as well. We've also actually got this glass skylight, which goes again all the way along the staircase and actually has a little opening where you can see out onto the pool and to the outdoor deck. We said this before, that the way, you know, we are surrounded by concrete kind of gives a kind of tunnel vibe, which, you know, again is really in fitting with the modernist theme. But I do love how they've brought in pockets of light so it's also not too dark. Absolutely love this metal handrail, which again goes all the way along down to the bottom of the staircase. As you're coming down as well, on the right side, you've got little pockets of LED lighting. So again, just kind of guiding you down, and looks absolutely incredible at night. So just as you come down from the stairs, you have this absolutely incredible view. So as we talked about, the whole house being out in the open, whether it's through glass or like this, where it's actually fully open, you can see, you know, the road below, a bit more of the nature, the trees, and of course onto expansive ocean views. And then onto another corridor. So you will see this is a house of the corridors, all the different parts of the house. While the textures are staying the same, again, we've got the woods, we've got the concretes, we've got the metal. Everything is still also configured slightly different. So it just gives this, yeah, kind of uniqueness, dynamicism to the whole house. So this is the first of the 2 bedrooms on this floor and this wing. Both bedrooms are configured quite similarly. Got the main, obviously, bedroom. Again, incredible view. This one's kind of in the part of the landscape where we're really in the like bay, in the cove of the island. And of course, they've really made use of this by having full floor to ceiling glass acting as the wall. And of course, this very unique ensuite. I feel like this gives me kind of Art Deco vibes. Complete glass, really minimal ensuite bathroom here. I absolutely love this sink. Super simple and actually very functional, but I love that it acts as a feature piece in itself. Everything is integrated, really makes use of the view. The fact that this whole wall of the bedroom is just glass to really make use of the view. I've always said one of my favorite things is a bathroom where you can shower and you have a view, and this is really the epitome of that. Literally feels like you are having a shower outdoors in the nature. It almost feels like a floating ensuite in a weird way. 60s futuristic vibes.
Yeah, it looks a bit of like a spaceship.
Yeah, it does.
Somehow.
Very, very cool. Probably one that you're going to either love or hate. I really like houses that challenge you in that way. It's not just to be palatable to everyone, whether you love it or you hate it. We always love a house that makes you question that. So as we mentioned, there are 2 bedrooms on this floor, and the other one is pretty much the same. Really just a reflection of this room. So you can see where we mentioned before, the symmetry, the clean lines, the reflections, the same blend of textures and materials, and also the same spaceship, a glass bathroom suite in that room as well. Right, so coming out of the bedrooms, back into the landing, and I'm going to hand over to Simona to show you the cinema and the spa in this wing.
Now, following me inside the cinema room, they've completely made this room matte black to completely black out everything when you are actually taking advantage of it and watching a movie. What I really like also is the fact that we have carpets all around and gives you like this premium feeling of really being inside a cinema. But on top of that, we have windows on 3 sides of this room to allow natural lights to come in during the day if we want to, or when it's time for a movie, we just close them all. Another cool feature that we like, this glass deck with stones underneath, which is facing on one side towards another window, leading and facing the garden, and then on the other side is the door where we actually came from. Before moving into the spa room, which is down, just want to pay attention to how high the ceiling is in this room. It's probably like 4 meters, and above us we have the infinity pool, so we're just one level below. One level below the cinema, we're actually outside here, leading towards the spa. The landscape that we have, the owner wants to have the garden and the greenery around fully untouched and raw. It gives this jungle vibe, but also I really like those decks and these steps from one side of the house to the other side of the house. It seems like you're going on an adventure around the jungle, like an adventure park. And so following me, I'm gonna show you the spa. One thing that I really like about this wing of the house is the fact that they've made it look like a cabin in the forest. We have this wood, which is the same wood that we've seen around the house. You can smell the wood also, and we have 2 big sliding windows in here that still connects with the outdoor. 2 massage bed in here, and then On the left side, we have the bathroom with a huge walk-in shower. We got pebbles inside, kind of like a calm moment for you when you come here. We love wood. We love wood a lot, and we want to see more properties with wood. So stick until the end. Now, from the spa, we're gonna go back up to the main floor of the house and show you the spa and the office area. We are back into the main deck leading towards the gym and the office. If you follow me, one thing I want to mention is the fact that how the house is built is to be twisted around the terrain and not overtaking the terrain. This is why we're always seeing these decks from one side to the house to the other one.
Yeah, it's crazy to be going from one part of your house to the other and completely surrounded by all this greenery.
Inside the other wing, which is the gym. So we're gonna move into this side. We have huge windows, nice sitting area here, and a desk for you to come and work. We love the fact that even with the furniture, they're still using iron and metal, and it's the same metal that we've seen for the beams around the house. Just here as we come, we have the gym, techno gym equipment, by the way, fantastic treadmill, and also I would say this is a every exercise equipment, because literally you can do everything you want here. It's just a cable machine. It looks very modern and futuristic. Obviously, Techno Gym is always ahead, but we haven't yet seen this. On my left side, we have this infrared sauna, and then just right on this side, we have another bathroom. But what is interesting about this is the fact that it's a steam bath as well. And that's it for Kelapa House. I enjoyed personally this tour a lot. This is one of those houses where it's not just a house because they want to build something and rent it out. It's a house that wants to give an experience and a feeling to someone who rents it. Lots of planning goes into it. Everything is being thought to the details before actually going and building it. So I really loved it.
Yeah, like Simone said, I think what I love is not just ordinary villa on an island. I think the architectural integrity, the detail, the fact that you even have a modernist property in, you know, the middle of Samui, it's just so unique. And obviously it's unlike anything we've kind of seen before. And I know that Simone especially really loved it because he's a really big fan of modernist, kind of brutalist architecture. So this is probably secretly your favorite, right?
This is my favorite for sure. We want to say again, thanks to the Lux Nomads who is managing the property and for letting us come here and tour this villa today. There's more information down below.
And if you made it this far in the tour, please like this video and subscribe to our channel, The Luxury Address, and also share this with anyone else who might be into unique homes, into luxury architecture, because as we said, there's so much thought and architectural design that's really gone into this. That's it from us. And I guess we will see you in the next one.
See you in the next tour. Bye.
Bye.